councillors, Lord Mayors, senior civil servants, even the Vice President of the United States, Sir James. They fill the prisons, crowd the courts. Their fines swell the exchequer more than their taxes ever did. But a permanent secretary...
I can't do it.
You will add a new dimension to official corruption.
It'll ruin you, too.
Not to the same extent. I don't think I'll go to prison.
The minister might not accept my recommendation.
He always has done in the past.
But a contract of this magnitude...
No different to any other contract, except that it's worth more to both of us.
I can't do it.
I'll give you till after dinner tonight. Yeah.
It's too late, you know, I'm back, sir.
Come straight up, Arthur.
Yes, sir.
I'll expect your answer after dinner, then.
I'll think about it.
Come straight in, Arthur. I decided to terminate your engagement. I'll be grateful you pack your bags and leave the Ridgedale.
Sir?
Oh, let's say by midnight tonight. That'll give you time to get yourself together.
Tea is being served in the drawing room, Sir James.
Well, thank you. Thank you. What the devil?
Sir?
Tea, Sir James?
You have a pleasant chat with Mr. Ringway. You should have come on a walk with us. Cold, damp, thoroughly unpleasant.
Mr. Reynolds, Mr. Ringway will see you now, sir. If you please.
Isn't anyone going to wish me luck?
Detestable fellow. Quite detestable.
People have always regarded me as a bastard. That would seem to make two of us. Enjoy your walk, Junior?
No. Did you expect me to?
And the pleasure you get from sitting in here will be all the greater by contrast. Would you agree?
You would have made a great Victorian headmaster, Owen.
Or a Jesuit?
You should have taken Sir James with you.
What was sending people on walks, Owen? You never go on them yourself.
I keep healthy in other ways. Where's Mary?
She went upstairs to lie down. She wasn't feeling very well.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anything Paddock can get from?
No, thank you. She just wanted to lie down.
Will there be anything else, sir?
Thank you, Paddock. Cocktails at 7:30, please.
Very good, sir.
Now, if you'll all forgive me, I've got some work to do before dinner. Then you shall have my undivided attention. You know where to find me if you want me for anything. Sir James? Sir James's glass is empty, Paddock.
I'll help myself. Thank you, Paddock.
Good, sir.
Although he's my brother-in-law, there are times when I could quite cheerfully wish him dead.
You're his sister-in-law, Mrs. Ringway?
You didn't think I was his wife, did you? And you, Mr. McInnes, what is your connection with my brother-in-law?
That is my wife and I. We're old friends of Mr. Ringway's.
What do you do for a living, young man?
I'm a telephone engineer.
You work for Ringway?
Yes.
Are you a very old friend of Owen's, Mr. McInnes? You won't need me to tell you, Mr. McInnes, that Owen detests unpunctuality. I shall see you at 7:30, no doubt.
I think I'll go and have a bath.
Good evening.
Good evening, madam.
May I come in, please?
Is Mr. Ringway expecting you, madam?
No.
You, madam?
Yes.
Can it not wait until after dinner? Mr. Ringway has a house party.
No, it can't wait. Please tell him we're here.
Very well, ma'am.
Oh, Paddock, there's something wrong with the phone in my room. I keep getting cut off.
Then I shall call the operator, sir.
Well, Mr. Ringway's an expert on telephones. Can't I ask him?
Mr. Ringway owns a telephone company, sir. He does not do the repairs himself.
Oh, my God.
What's happened? Well, do something, man. Call the police.
There's no need to call the police, sir. They're here already.
He
He'd only just died. No one left the house after the murder. We established the whereabouts of everybody in the house at the time. Sergeant Selby started a log, which we can hand over to your investigating officer at once.
You're saying that the murder must have been committed by one of the occupants of the house?
Yes, sir.
Sergeant?
Oh, absolutely, sir. No one get out of here.
I'm not quite sure how this affects my inquiries, sir.
The two things might be connected.
That's not for me to say, sir.
Oh, but it is, Chief Inspector. I spoke to the yard. We think you'd better handle the investigation yourself.
Homicide, sir? It's hardly my line of country.
No, but it wouldn't be your first murder inquiry, would it?
My first in charge, sir.
Oh, don't let that alarm you. Inspector Palmer.
Yes, sir.
Palmer will see to all the technical details for you, won't you, Palmer?
Oh, yes, sir. Miss Green need not bother her head about anything at all, sir. I have it all under control.
Detective Chief Inspector Green will no doubt want to bother her head, Palmer. You just make sure it isn't bothered unnecessarily.
Yes, sir.
And I'll leave you to get on with it.
What's your usual line of country, miss?
Sir.
My usual line of country is fraud.
Ah, is that what you came down here for?
It is.
I see. And where would you like to start?
Well, right here, don't you think, where it happened?
Well, don't you want to interview the suspects first, miss?
Sir.
Now, I'd like a word with the doctor.
Oh, well, I'll get him for you.
You're going to have problems, Harry.
Oh, no, sir, never.
Can I get you a drink, madam?
Oh, have a stiff brandy, Mrs. McInnes. It might at least stop you flooding the place with tears.
How can you be so callous?
I'm not callous, my dear. It's pure common
A
sense.
little drink won't do you any harm, dear.
Perhaps a brandy and soda, sir.
Yes, please.
And you, sir?
Oh, I'll have another scotch, please, Paddock.
Very well, sir.
Do you think they're going to keep us here much longer? I don't see what good it can do, herding us in here.
It is a murder inquiry, Mr. McInnes. We can't expect them to let us wander all over the house.
I find it hard to believe it was murder.
And a damn great knife sticking out of his...
Please, Mr. Reynolds.
I'm only trying to make it clear the knife didn't get there by mistake. Somebody stabbed him.
Why the devil should anyone want to murder Owen Ringway? Huh?
He's been stabbed once. A single blow that penetrated deep into the pharynx, piercing the gullet and the windpipe, and rupturing the carotid artery. I shan't be able to give you precise details until the PM.
We know the time of his death very precisely. 7:32 and 20 seconds. But what is of the utmost importance is how long it took him to die.
Can't have been much more.
Later. Sorry, Doctor.
It can't have been much more than 5 minutes.
The angle of the wound, Doctor?
The knife went in almost horizontally, like this. Now, had it been from the front, if you'll permit me, Sergeant, you'd expect the angle to go up slightly, like this. Do you see?
From behind, the angle would be downward.
It would. If the murderer grabbed him round the face or head, wrenched him backwards, and then stabbed...
Thank you very much, Doctor.
Good. Let me know if I can be of any further assistance.
Thank you, Doctor.
All right, Harry, let's have them in.
Who first, sir?
Every country house murder has a butler. We'd better start with ours.
Ah, that will be Paddock, miss. A thoroughly reliable type.
You know him personally, do you, Inspector?
Oh, yes, Mr. Ringway consulted us on the question of security only 5 years ago. I got to know him rather well then.
Perhaps we could see Paddock, please, Inspector?
Oh, do you wish me to get him?
Yes, please.
Very well, miss.
Sir. Don't worry, miss. We'll soon put him in his place.
Don't be too rough. Now, Harry, these marks.
Fumbling for something, sir?
For what? What would a dying man fumble for in his last moments?
The phone. Call for help.
The phones are there.
Oh, well, would you remember that, sir, if he was dying with a dagger in his gullet?
Instinct's pretty powerful.
Mr. Paddock, Detective Chief Inspector Green.
Come in, Mr. Paddock. Do sit down.
business.
Were you very attached to your employer?
He treated me well.
Now, Mr. Paddock, when Sergeant Selby and myself were downstairs in the hall, you came up here, knocked on the door and waited?
Oh, only for a second, ma'am. I knew Mr. Ringway was working and probably wouldn't hear anything.
Not even the steps of somebody entering the room?
Oh, quite possibly, ma'am.
Where does that door lead to?
That's Mr. Ringway's bedroom.
Thank you, Inspector. I wonder if you'd do me a favour. Would you go downstairs and reassure the house guests that their ordeal is nearly over?
Only I could serve them dinner, Chief Inspector. It's been ready for an hour. I'm sure they would appreciate it.
The dining room has been searched, hasn't it, Inspector?
Oh, yes.
Then perhaps you could supervise them into the dining room?
Oh, that's extremely kind of you, sir.
All right, Inspector?
If you wish, Detective Chief Inspector Green.
I do wish.
Right, miss. No, give me.
Now, Mr. Paddock, that door.
Yes, leads to Mr. Ringway's bedroom and dressing room. Then there's another door that goes from his bedroom into the corridor.
So it's possible that the murderer could have entered from the corridor, crossed the bedroom, and then crept in through there.
Poor Mr. Ringway.
You had reason to be grateful to him, didn't you, Mr. Paddock?
He was very good to me.
Now, Paddock, was Mr. Ringway aware of the circumstances under which you left the employment of the Earl of Croom?
That was 8 years ago.
And what you were doing in the 18 months between leaving Croom Hall and starting here?
One mistake, that's all it was.
Or did he ever remind you of that mistake?
Remind him what? I don't understand.
Did he ever mention the matter in order to make you work harder, for instance?
I worked as hard as any man could work for Mr. Ringway. He had no need to remind me of anything.
But did he?
No. Well, hardly ever. He might have referred to it on occasions.
But he didn't hold it over you?
He had no need.
When you came in through that door, what did you see?
Obviously, whoever did it must have left the room only a few seconds before Paddock and I came in. He was still alive. His hand was moving across the table.
Oh, please, is it really suitable?
Well, I'm only trying to face the facts. If Paddock and I come in a few seconds earlier, we'd have caught the murderer in the act.
I feel sure it was a burglar. It's so unlikely.
That it should be one of us.
A disgusting dinner. What is this meant to be? Cheese mousse?
I think it started life as a souffle.
Oh.
Mr. Aether, the police lady would like to see you now, sir. If you please.
Me?
Right, I'll take over, Gladys.
I saw that young man come downstairs from Ringway's room this afternoon, weeping with fury. If ever a man had murder in his eyes, wasn't he ferocious, Paddock? You saw him too?
He was certainly crying, Sir James, though I would hesitate to say that it was in anger, sir.
Look at the desk, Miss Graither, would you? Do you notice anything unusual about it?
The blood?
No, I didn't mean that.
No, it all looks all right to me.
There's nothing missing.
Or perhaps I couldn't swear to it.
Come and sit down, Miss Graither. Now, is there anything that you feel you ought to tell us before I begin?
No, I don't think so.
How would you describe your relationship with your employer?
Oh, very good. He was a very kind man. Very, very kind.
Can you explain how you came to be seen leaving this room this afternoon after an interview with Mr. Ringway in floods of tears?
I wasn't in floods of tears. I may have been a little upset. That's
What upset you?
Well, nothing. Mr. Ringway had reprimanded me over some letters.
What, he thought you'd typed them badly?
Yes.
Can we see them, please?
I'm afraid they're in the post.
Mr. Ringway signed them.
Yes.
You posted them?
Yes.
When?
Well, this morning.
And he waited until this evening to say that he thought you'd typed them badly.
Yes.
I don't believe it. Harry?
We found this in your bedroom. And a packed suitcase. Is it yours?
Yes.
What was it doing there?
Well, Mr. Ringway expected me to join his shooting parties from time to time.
Why had you packed a suitcase?
I was going away for the weekend.
Saturday night.
Short weekend.
There was a gun case, sir.
Why isn't the gun in its case?
I always keep it like that.
Why?
I'm in charge of security here.
Tell me what happened between returning from your walk this afternoon and our arrival.
When we got back, I went and saw Mr. Ringway, then I retired to my room. I started packing.
Do you often go away for short weekends when there are house parties on?
Well, not often.
You packed, let me see, 12 shirts, 2 suits, 1 sports jacket, 3 pairs of shoes, 8 pairs of socks, 3 neckties, and 15 pocket handkerchiefs. When you got back from your walk this afternoon, you came up here to this room, and Mr. Ringway gave you the sack, didn't he?
All right. So what does it matter?
It makes it quite important for us to know what you were doing in your room with a packed suitcase and a loaded gun.
I was thinking of shooting myself. The old bastard had given me until midnight to pack and get out. I hadn't anywhere to go. I didn't know what to do.
That was at what time?
A few minutes before 6, sir.
And I found you still in your room at 7:40. Well, what were you doing during that hour and 3/4?
Well, I packed. Then I sat on my bed and tried to think.
Will you indicate your room, please, sir?
There.
Yes, thank you, sir. And Mr. Ringway's bedroom?
Well, on the other floor, there.
I see. Thank you, sir.
Did anyone see you during that time?
No.
So, you could leave your bedroom, slip down the stairs, across the corridor into Mr. Ringway's bedroom, and we'd been on the wiser.
Armed with a 12-bore shotgun with which I proposed to stab him to death.
How much did you know of the business relationship between Mr. Ringway and Sir James Avon?
Well, I don't know about anybody else, but I have the perfect alibi.
How annoying for you, Sir James. I've always understood that the police regard the perfect alibi as the surest sign of guilt.
I think you're being unduly frivolous, madam. The man was your own flesh and blood.
No, my husband.
Do tell us about your alibi, Sir James.
I shall tell the police in my own time.
Oh, don't upset yourself, dear. You were with me and I was with you. There's nothing to worry about.
I was entirely on my own.
And I was in the bath.
On your own, sir? Well, it's not much of an alibi, is it?
And where were you during the relevant period, young man?
I'm afraid I was on my own, too.
There you are.
Making a telephone call.
Could we have a phone number, sir?
Well, she doesn't have one. I was phoning her at my place. 246-9801.
Presumably then you dialed the number.
Haven't you seen the phones here? There's nothing as primitive as a dial. And as it happens, I couldn't get through. I had to go through the operator.
Tell me again, Mr. Reynolds, what time did you start the call and when did you finish it?
Made the phone call at 7:25, almost exactly. I know that because I phoned to check the time first. Christine had promised to be in from 7:15 onwards. When I couldn't get through, I phoned the operator. She put me through at once.
What were you telephoning about?
I had hoped that Christine might be able to come down tomorrow, spend the day here and drive me back to town in the evening. But Ringway was a bit stuffy about it, so I phoned to warn her off.
In what way was he stuffy?
Generally. As you know, I came down here for a job. It didn't look as though I was going to get one.
But you hadn't quarrelled with him?
No, I thought it tactful not to get too pushy, so I phoned to tell her not to come.
Was she very disappointed?
Fairly. She was looking forward to seeing the place, meeting the old buzzard.
What job were you applying for?
Ringway's personal assistant.
I see. And then you were cut off.
Yeah, twice.
Went charging out onto the landing, complaining to the butler and suggesting that Mr. Ringway might do something about it.
Well, he'd been so patronising about his incredible telephone systems.
And you wanted to continue your conversation with your girlfriend?
Yes.
But instead, you followed Paddock into this room and found Mr. Ringway stabbed to death.
Yes.
How much did you manage to say before you were cut off?
I told her not to come down, that I didn't think I got the job. That was about it.
But you didn't quarrel with him?
No.
Question. Did you overhear any of the conversation? Answer from Mr. Paddock. I couldn't help hearing. I should think the whole household heard. The door opened and Mr. Ringway called Mr. Reynolds a bastard. Mr. Reynolds laughed and disappeared in the direction of his bedroom.
No, Mr. Reynolds, that sounds like a quarrel to me.
I can assure you it wasn't.
Sounds very much like one.
Well, maybe, but we parted on the best of terms.
Thank you, Mr. Reynolds. Harry, I think it's time for bed. Would you like to let everybody go? Check all the locks. Mr. Reynolds, you won't attempt to leave the house, will you?
Oh, Chief Inspector, there's no lock on this door, sir.
If there's no lock on that door, Chief Inspector, the murderer must have been taking one hell of a risk. Anybody could have walked in while he was doing it. In fact, I think I nearly did.
Good night, Mr. Reynolds.
Oh, hello, sir.
Oh, hi, Sergeant. Not a bad dinner, even if it is a bit cold and overcooked.
You're lucky, sir. We've had to make do with sandwiches. Oh, we're locking up for the night, sir.
Huh? Oh.
I've made up the sofa for the Chief Inspector, sir. I'm not quite sure what you two gentlemen will be doing.
Oh, the inspector's just leaving, Paddock.
Good night, Sergeant.
Good night, sir. I'll be on duty in the study. Don't worry about me.
Very well, sir.
One step forward, Harry. Mr. Reynolds was on the phone for 7:25 for about 5 minutes.
Oh, pity. I fancied him for the villain the minute I clapped eyes on him. Well, where does that leave us, sir?
Leaves us with this, which I found in the safe, his will. He's 1/3 of his estate to his sister-in-law, 1/3 to his mistress, Mary McInnes, and 1/3 to his natural son, but it doesn't say who that is. For an estate the size of his, I'd say that leaves 3 people with a pretty good motive for murder.
Well, I'd say 4, sir. The cuckolded husband. Jealousy is as strong a motive as greed.
Too many motives, Harry. What was Ringway doing with his left hand as he died?
I'm trying to reach something, sir. I'm pointing at something.
What?
Well, whatever it is that Paddock feels he's missing from the desk.
Oh, he said the telephones.
Perhaps the murderer moved them, sir. Suppose it really lived here.
Why? Oh, shove that in your briefcase, Harry. Put the gun somewhere safe. We don't want to take any risks.
No, sir. And lock yourself in tonight, sir, will you? Paddock's making up a sofa in the drawing room for you.
I'm spending the night here.
Oh, I beg your pardon, sir, but I am spending the night here. You are keeping in the drawing room.
Harry?
Sir?
We could both sit it out in here.
Well, someone's got to have a clear head in the morning, sir. I'd rather it was you.
Very well.
And do lock yourself in, will you, sir? There's a homicidal murderer somewhere in this madhouse that just might want to have another go.
I do wish you wouldn't use tautologies, Harry.
Yes, sir. But tautology or not, lock yourself in, will you?
thank you, Mr. Rather. Before you shoot off anywhere, would you explain how Mr. Ringway locked that door? There doesn't seem to be a key.
There's a switch on the right-hand side of the desk, one. And if you'd like to press it again. Mr. Ringway liked his toys.
Now, who are Gladys Hayes and Agatha Winterbottom?
The maid and the cook. Mr. Ringway had them up here last night to witness his new will.
When he made a new will, what would he have done with the old one?
Oh, he always burnt it.
He's not the only one.
Oh, I do apologize. I'm intruding.
Not at all. Mr. Rather was just leaving us. Thank you, Mr. Rather. You won't attempt to leave the house, will you?
Oh, I heard you'd had an accident, Sergeant.
Nothing serious, madam.
Oh. Was that part of the accident?
Yes, your brother-in-law's will.
A new one, no doubt.
Did he often make new wills?
As often as his conscience or his spite dictated. Do you know what was in that will?
You don't? He left 1/3 of his entire fortune to you, to his mistress, and to his natural son.
Goodness, that is a development. I never knew he admitted to an illegitimate son. By Mary McInnes.
He didn't name anyone.
Oh, he did live with a girl years ago. I can't remember her name. But does it matter now the will has been destroyed? Presumably everything will go to the next of kin. Yes, it does rather point to me, doesn't it? And it wouldn't be my only motive. Owen was a very unpleasant person.
Unpleasant enough for you to want to murder him?
He was responsible for my husband's death. Morally so.
Is that why he gave you $5,000 a year? Out of guilt?
Yes. David, my husband, committed suicide 2 years ago. He needed £50,000 to keep his company going. Owen wouldn't have noticed it. Anyway, he refused. David begged him, offered him half the company if he'd help. Owen laughed, and David shot himself.
Rather than face financial failure?
He hated letting anyone down.
He let you down.
How can you judge the action of those plunged into the dark night of despair?
And the $5,000 a year was conscience money?
Yes.
Was it enough?
I got by.
Now, as next of kin, you stand to inherit everything.
Yes. It was fortunate that he was murdered yesterday. Fortunate for me, that is. You came down to arrest him, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
If you'd succeeded, that fortune might have disappeared as a result of the prosecution. I have no alibi, ample opportunity, and every kind of motive.
I'm afraid that's true of almost everybody in the house.
Oh, except poor Mary McInnes. Don't be too hard on her, Inspector. Surely the burning of the will puts her in the clear.
Do stop doing that, you know, it drives me mad.
Sorry, darling.
I must just ask you to believe that to me, life is sacred. I couldn't possibly kill anyone, however much I hated him or believed that he deserved to die. And on a purely practical level, can you see me creeping in here in the middle of the night and coshing your sergeant?
You won't attempt to leave the house, will you, Mrs. Ringway?
Certainly not. Now that the house is mine.
Well, how does that grab you, Harry?
Oh, she's a great deal tougher than she'd have us believe, sir, and more determined.
Where have you put Sir James? He's still my first love. A blackmail victim with everything to lose. Do sit down, Sir James. First, I have to say that you're under no obligation to say anything, but if you choose to do so, it will be written down and maybe used as evidence in court.
Get on with it. I've been expecting this for years.
I have evidence to suggest that between June of 1967 and March of 1974, you have been accepting gifts, the result of which you have been showing favour to certain parties in the granting of contracts.
I'm only sorry you didn't get Owen Ringway, too.
You're prepared to admit that you accepted gifts?
I don't see any point in denying it, if you've got the proof.
In that case, if you'd care to make a statement setting out the facts as you know them.
No. I'll answer questions, but I won't make a statement without my solicitor present.
Are you prepared to tell me the purpose of your visit here this weekend?
No harm in that, now that Ringway's dead. He wanted the contract for the communication system in the Channel Tunnel. He said he'd give me 100,000 if he got it.
That's a very considerable bribe, Sir James.
He stood to make 20 times that much in profit if he got the contract. But I said no, I'd had enough. He threatened to expose me. If I'd known how close you were, I'd have told him to go to the devil.
But you didn't know. You were faced with ruin, exposure, possibly with prison. What did you do?
Nothing. What could I do?
Where were you between 7:25 and 7:30 last night?
I was having a bath.
I don't suppose you have any witnesses to that. And your bedroom is where?
2 away from Ringway. But if you're trying to suggest that I murdered him to shut his mouth, I am going to insist on having my solicitor present.
I'm most awfully sorry to interrupt you, miss, but I must see you most urgently, sir. Most urgently.
Can I wait?
No, important new evidence, sir, that you ought to know about immediately, miss.
In that case, if you'll excuse me, Sir James. Sergeant Selby, would you begin putting the questions?
Now, Sir James. On the 8th of June, 1967, a cheque for £1,000 was paid into the account of a certain Martin Smithers, which was then subsequently transferred from that account to one in the name of Anthony Wilson. This is a photocopy of the second cheque. We have reason to believe that you endorsed this cheque, sir. Is this your handwriting?
As I told you, he died of loss of blood from the ruptured carotid artery. But before he was stabbed, he was strangled. Fiercely strangled with a wire flex or smooth cord, almost to death. The marks on his neck and throat suggested he was clawing frantically at his throat for some time before the coup de grace was finally administered, with the paper knife which the murderer picked up from the desk in front of him.
Length of wire?
Probably. Rope or cord would have left distinctive marks. The wire seems to have been twisted at the back of the neck where there's a considerable bruise, and such pressure would have brought on unconsciousness very rapidly.
And death?
Had it been continued for long enough, yes.
Why on earth was he stabbed?
Might I suggest because he...
Or she...
didn't have the strength to finish the job off by strangulation.
And the paper knife was on the desk, all ready and waiting.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
I do hope I've made things easier for you.
I'm sure you have.
You were then on friendly terms with Mr. Ringway?
All he'd done was to send me and my wife on a badly needed holiday to the Bahamas. I saw nothing sinister in that.
And when did he ask for the first quid pro quo?
Around the beginning of April. He was one of a number of people to tender for the same contract. He made it clear that he would be suitably grateful if he got the job.
Hence the cheque in June?
Indeed. And once I'd accepted that, I was in his power. Like everyone else who ever had anything to do with him.
Your husband stayed in the drawing room whilst you went upstairs to change for dinner. Wasn't he going to change?
He wasn't sure whether to go into dinner or not. Wasn't feeling very hungry.
That contradicts what you said earlier, and leaves you both without an alibi.
I know, but I suppose I have to tell the truth.
Then would you mind telling me about your affair with Owen Ringway?
Affair with Owen? Me? I hardly knew him.
In his latest will, he left 1/3 of his entire fortune to his mistress, Mary McInnes.
Oh, he was such a good man. He was so kind and
Unfortunately, the will has been destroyed. That's all that's left of it. So, whoever burnt the will disinherited you.
Well, that's not possible. I mean, if his intentions were to leave something to me, a court of law...
I cannot accept hearsay as proof of his intention. I'm sorry.
But you know what the will contained. I shall see my solicitors.
What did you burn in this yesterday afternoon, Mrs. McInnes?
I didn't burn anything.
Well, then your husband. What did you receive in this envelope addressed to you by Owen Ringway?
A note from Owen.
Saying what?
Just welcome to Ringway Manor.
Do you still have the note?
No.
Did you burn it?
Yes.
Well, why, Mrs. McInnes?
Owen wanted to see me after dinner last night. A stupid maid brought the note to our room in the morning while I was having my bath. Paul opened it. Made a terrible row. I told him that I had to go on seeing Owen. For his sake, he'd lose his job. He said I was to return any presents that I'd ever had, that I was never to see Owen again.
Did you know that you were mentioned in the will?
Yes.
Did your husband know it?
I told him.
Thank you.
That's all.
Yes?
What about the will? What about my third of the estate?
I'm afraid I can't help you there.
Well, I shall telephone my solicitors at once. Paul, we must telephone Trevor at once and speak to Mr. Goldstein. Somebody's burnt Owen's will.
Somebody's done what?
Burnt the will.
What's gone into him all of a sudden?
Paul, don't you understand? I shan't get a penny. We're ruined.
When I saw him last night...
About the job?
That was just camouflage. He made a new will. He got the maid and the cook up here to witness it, and he also wrote that. It acknowledges me as his illegitimate son.
You?
Yes, I came down here for that purpose.
Why now? Why wait so long?
I didn't know about him till my mother died 6 weeks ago. I found a whole lot of letters. I tracked him down. I sent him one of the letters saying I'd like to meet him. And he invited me down here. When we met, we got on very well. I think he liked me. He said I reminded him of himself when he was a young man. Anyway, he wrote that, and he made a new will leaving me 1/3 of the estate. Well, I've lost that now.
You say that you got on well with him, yet a witness distinctly heard you calling each other names at the end of your interview.
Names? Oh, he said something about people always thinking of him as a bastard, and now that I'd turned up, there were 2 of us, that's all.
There's a Miss Pompey here to see Mr. Reynolds, Chief Inspector.
Christine, what on earth's she doing here?
Is this the girl that you were telephoning last night?
Yes, I told her not to come.
I think you'd better show up. Please, Mr. Paddock.
I'd rather not see her, not just now.
Why not?
I said on the phone, don't come.
You do realise that this letter makes you Mr. Ringway's next of kin, illegitimate or not?
Well, why should it? What about his sister-in-law?
This acknowledges you as his son, Mr. Reynolds.
I don't want it. I don't want anything to do with it.
Why not? It's your legal right.
Yeah, but it points the finger at me, doesn't it?
You have an alibi.
Miss Christine Pompey.
Mr. Paddock, could I have a minute, please?
Marty,
What the hell are you doing here, love?
Well, I like that. What a way to welcome me after I brought your car all this way. Anyway, what's going on here? The place is thick with fuzz.
Oh, yes, this is another one, Chief Inspector Green. While I was on the phone to you last night, someone stuck a knife into old Ringway.
Then why'd you bring me down here? Get me involved.
Miss Pompey, could I have a word with you, please? On your own. Mr. Reynolds, would you mind waiting outside? Mr. Paddock, could you take that down to Sergeant Selby? Oh. And then could you assemble all the guests in the drawing room?
Very good, ma'am.
I want you to think very hard exactly what Mr. Reynolds said to you on the phone last night.
Well, he said something about the old boy turning out okay, but being a bit touchy all the same.
No, I mean exactly. Did he begin by saying hello?
Well, I suppose so. No, he didn't say hello. He said, how's things? And I said, hello, Marty. And then he said, come down tomorrow. The old boy's a bit touchy, but he's okay about the will. I said, what did he mean? And he said, be on the safe side and not upset him now, or something like that.
So he didn't say hello. He said, come down tomorrow. The old boy's a bit touchy.
Excuse me, sir. I think the Chief Inspector would like to see you again.
I want your exact words, and I mean exact, when you telephoned Miss Pompey last night.
If I can remember.
It's not that long ago.
I said, hello, love, how's things?
You're sure you said hello?
Does it matter?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes, of course I said hello. She said, Marty, how's it going? And I said, don't come down tomorrow. The old boy's a bit touchy, but he's okay about the will.
You're sure you said don't come down?
Yes, of course I'm sure.
But no wonder you were surprised to see her just now.
She's a stupid girl. She doesn't take things in, doesn't listen.
Yes, it was rather remarkable that she should understand the exact opposite and do exactly what you didn't want her to do.
Look, I didn't want her barging in and upsetting the old boy when he was all sweetness and light.
Thank you, Mr. Reynolds.
Well, I hope you solve the mystery.
Well, sir?
Any news of the missing gun, Harry?
No, sir, but they're still looking.
Paddock said that he thought her telephone was missing. May very well have been right. Now, where would the obvious place be to hide a telephone in this house?
What is it, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. Sergeant Selby and myself have come to explain how Mr. Ringway was murdered last night. But first, I want to show you all the murder weapon.
But he was stabbed.
First, he was strangled. Oh, no. Then he was stabbed. In order to explain how, Sergeant Selby is going to give us a small demonstration. Now, the point of this little machine is that it allows you to keep both hands free to do something else whilst you're making a telephone call.
Hello, are you there, sir?
Constable Blunt speaking.
Sergeant Selby here, sir. I wonder if you'd be so kind as to repeat your name and rank.
Constable Blunt. How can I help you?
You have helped us, sir, very considerably. Thank you. Goodbye.
To whom were you speaking just then?
Chief Constable Blunt.
But he just said constable.
You all notice the slight idiosyncrasy of that piece of equipment. It cuts off the first word of everything that you say into it. Now, if there had been a machine like that on Mr. Ringway's desk...
That's what was missing.
Then it's perfectly possible for the murderer to have crept into Mr. Ringway's study from the bedroom, locked the door from the desk, flung a loop of telephone wire round Owen Ringway's throat, and at the same time made a telephone call via the operator to establish an alibi for himself. Then, when he had finished his call, he stabbed Ringway in the throat and walked out of the room with that apparatus under his arm.
And later walked out of the house with the clever Chief Inspector for safe conduct.
Now then, son, put the gun down and be sensible.
One more word out of you, cop, and I'll let you have the first battle. Now, Chief Inspector.
Give me the gun, Mr. Reynolds.
It'll be the lady that gets it, Sergeant, not you. The lady, sir.
Now, you don't seriously think you'll get away with this, son, do you?
I believe I'll have no qualms at all at shooting you down if you don't do exactly as you're told.
Now, you start moving towards that door.